If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks starting lineup. At guard, 6'7", great, number 26, Kyle Korver. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25, Tavo Savarosha. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 32, Mike Scott. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 77, Joffrey Laverne. Starting at point, at 6'3" number 5, Freak. The head coach of your home team is Mike Budenholzer. This is the ATL. Make some noise for your Atlanta Hawks!
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And, of course, Tiago Splitter. This will be their second game without him.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys, and let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Vaughn in at the point guard position. And he makes the first.
Greg Monroe. 2 shots. Under 6.
And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Freak with it. Kicks it to Laverne. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Scott the pass to Freak. That's good.
I bet that's what they talked about.
Feeds to Antetokounmpo. The 17-footer. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing.
Here's Scott. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Bucks rank in the league stats. First and second chance points, sixth in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
And going back to their offensive rebounding, and that #1 ranking in second chance buckets, I think it speaks to their tenacity and physicality. They go at you. No question about that.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And that one's good. Parker.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Shot's good by Laverne.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Vaughn, the pass to Monroe. Inside, Parker. No good. Nice D from Scott.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Korver with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Korver dishes to Laverne. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
They get it again. The Hawks trail by 4. Freak passes to Laverne. Korver kicks to Cephalosha. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Now here's Middleton. Fires from the corner. Another miss by Middleton.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Dishes to Scott. Korver kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Scott. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Korver passes to Freak. He dishes it to Scott. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Scott's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You're an elite free throw shooter, and these guys are. I think you've always got to be aggressive in trying to get yourself to the foul line.
Now here's Freak. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Antetokounmpo against Dudley. Outside, Antetokounmpo stripped it away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Freak. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
As it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Freak passes to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Freak. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, Milwaukee sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for the Hawks,
shot is no good.
oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Schroeder kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket. no matter who was offering the resistance.
And both free throws good from Freak. Dudley against Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Schroeder kicks to Freak. To the left side wing. Shoots from 14. Muscala hits the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there.
They set the screen. Kicks to Muscala, 11 feet away. And that's good. For 2. Muscala's got his second bucket of the night.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Freak in at point guard. Scott is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Kyle Korver, and it's Muscala in at the 5. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 39 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
4 on the shot clock. The Hawks working the ball around, and here's Korver from the arc. First shot, first basket. Here's Vaughn. 6 points for him. It's Monroe, high post. The 9-foot shot misses off the left iron.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Freak kicks to Laverne. To the middle. Here's Freak. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Freak's got 8 points. Now the dish to Cephalosha. And Laverne kicks to Freak. Lots of room. And he gets the bucket. Laverne's got 11. Down low. It's tipped. But they recover it. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Goes back up. Parker drives in. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Hawks leading by 6. Freak dishes to Laverne. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Now here's Middleton. His last outing, he had 8 points. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Kristen takes the 12-footer and hits. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Schroeder kicks to Freak, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Steps back and shoots. No good off the front iron.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Shot's good by Middleton. Here's Schroeder. Stolen. Swiped away. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And Milwaukee will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Middleton for 3, and that one's good. Middleton's got 8 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Schroeder kicks to Laverne. The Hawks working the ball around. Passes to Jokic, uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 6. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Schroeder. And Laverne kicks to Freak, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there.
I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to it. Oh!
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. Sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. For Milwaukee, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And that one misses.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Monroe. 12 points, 4 of his points.
Now here's Freak. He's got 14. Down low, here's Scott, and he banks in the layup. Scott's got 6. Antetokounmpo against Korver. To tie, here's Vaughn. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Bucks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Muscala, he's checked in for Scott. That one drops. He ties it up. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Korver kicks to Muscala. Cephalosha passes to Freak. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him.
You look for every edge you can find.
And it's Korver off the drive. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Cephalosha with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
And guys, that's a big swing right there.
Now the feed to Cephalosha. Inside, Freak, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence.
Clock at 4. Hairston, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 11. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good.
5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Freak's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Hawks lead by 2. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Pass to Schroeder. Over in the corner, Dudley. Launches a 3. And that one's good. Dudley's got his first 3 points of the game. Kicks to Freak. Intercepted. Here's Antetokounmpo. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
And the Hawks making a change here. Scott's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Charnel Stokes, he's checked in for Christie. Freak dishes to Dudley. And that one's good. Schroeder.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Middleton drives in. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Dudley. The Hawks working the ball around, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good. Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Now here is Cephalosha, defended by Christie. Cephalosha kicks to Freak. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Parker, right side. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Monroe. Chris Middleton comes in for Jarnell Stokes. And it's Vaughn in for Bismack Biyombo. Now off the inbound. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Christie. 16 points for Chris Middleton.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position in the pass.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
Cephalosha dishes to Freak. Korver against Middleton. To the paint, Parker. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Freak.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And that one falls for Parker.
Looking at the game for Parker, 15 points and a block. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
So it's Atlanta now. Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Laverne kicks to Cephalosha. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cephalosha's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Parker. And it's blocked. Now Scott. Freak kicks to Scott. It's good from long range.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
To the paint, there's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Shots good by Middleton.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Vaughn, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here's Freak. Cephalosha kicks to Freak. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vaughn. Sefolosha with it. He kicks to Freak. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The baseline J. Good.
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Left side, Scott. Now here's Freak. The drive by Scott. Money!
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule. That's an answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible. How about do it? I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Hard enough for most players to get a triple-double in any game, but he does it yet again. He delivered some serious all-star caliber basketball tonight.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.